Hello everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels that they are prepared with a very strong game plan at the various matchups. We'll get a look at the UC Berkeley alum Jaylen Brown tonight, another talented wingman from this year's class. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, I was surprised that he actually came out this year, but he's come into the league because he's physically ready. I mean, this guy has the body of Adonis. You know who Adonis is, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Greek god. That's one of my favorite characters.
The Greek god of basketball.
No question. But physically, I think he's ready for it. Now it's just about being mentally prepared for the game.
Well, let me tell you why I like uptown Jaylen Brown. If he can get his jump a little more consistent, he can be an offensive machine. Because you know why? He has speed and strength.
That's a great combination, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's why you brought it up. That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Uptown Brown.
Town.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast from Charlotte, North Carolina. Home of the Hornets, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Okay, now, I'm not the only one that kept seeing the Thunder shit pop up, right? I know that's not just me, because I've seen it twice when they were doing this. Hey, Chris Webber. Did I have Chris Webber in any of my commentaries in any of my previous games? I don't think I have. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Well, I think that's where we'll see the tone set for this game. Controlling tempo, making a difference at the point of attack. Who can take the upper hand?
Yes, good point. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Horford in
Right.
down low. Now, here's Thomas, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Lock at 6. Shot on the wing.
Wow.
And he gets that one
Wow.
off the front iron. Thomas got the first points up on the board for Boston.
Little Isaiah Thomas. Look how far he has come, man.
And it's Walker again missing. Hornets on defense now. Thomas kicks to Johnson.
Still playing on All-Star, just to let you guys know. It has not been easy for me. Oh! They doubled.
Batum with the steal. It's tipped. Williams passes to Kid Gilchrist. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Just amazing work from Walker. Really zipping the rock fast with the wide open man.
Here's Thomas. kicks it to Horford. Outside Bradley. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Nick Batum was one of the bigger free agents this offseason.
And teams were looking at Batum because of the impact he has that doesn't show up in the box score. He has the vision and skill set to be able to contribute to any offensive system.
And it's Walker again missing. On defense, Charlotte. Outside Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Damn. He was ready to swat that shit. Man, he was ready to swat that.
To begin this one.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He said this will be a great mental challenge for his team. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying the team we're facing really knows how to execute on offense. And when we're firing on all cylinders, we can do the same. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
And if something isn't initially working on defense, don't just stay in that rut. Be willing to think outside the box.
And for me, one of the more unsung players in the league, Al Horford, a two-time national
Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Repko, and Kelly Olynyk. Okay.
and versatile big men in our league, and he hasn't gotten the attention I believe he deserves.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with Horford's free agency looming this last summer, last season was a tricky spot for the Atlanta Hawks. Would they be able to keep him?
Yeah, and you go back.
Oh! I don't think I've ever seen Horford dunk like that.
A steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there. If I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering.
That's right, they did get Marco Bellinelli.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And here's Smart. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. It's 2-on-1.
Damn, Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Lamb.
Big.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Why did you stop, Smart?
The pass to Horford. Smart with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Olynyk with the steal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, and with his shooting touch, Olynyk is a big man that you hesitate.
Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them.
That shot meter is kind of good and bad, I assume. That's... I mean, yeah, 2K's always had a shot meter. It's just...
27 seconds left to play the first quarter.
It's kind of iffy with me. I mean, it has its moments of being good and it has moments of being bad.
Feeds to Lamb. No one near him. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shooter.
Now here's Smart. He's covered by Sessions. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Horford. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Horford's got 6 points. A good.
Doing good so far.
As we finish the first.
But I never count out the CPU, and especially on All-Star.
When we return. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to control the paint as much as possible. If you want long contested twos, they guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit one straight up, block the shot, or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display, and a night.
They have Roy Hibbert coming off the bench. I thought he was going to be starting for the
and execution developed
for the Hornets
over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become.
But they have Cody Zeller starting. But again, this season hasn't started, so the starting lineups could change.
Game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider
I was too far.
To you, Stenswell.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, entering the game with a terrific strategy. The guys are working together, feeding off of one another. That's being reflected in the stat sheet and in the score.
The forwards are MKG and Kaminsky. Ryan Roberts out there with Bellinelli. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And for Charlotte, Chris, they've taken...
Yeah, I can do that too. I just had to be a little bit closer.
This season is the first for the D-League affiliate known as the Greensboro Hornets.
Well, and I love it because now more and more you see franchises having their own D-League affiliate. It helps with the development of rookies and late bloomers. The Hornets...
Oh, are you serious? Good defense.
Minutes will go a long way for the team.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Can Jaylen Brown shoot? Oh.
Seen in that great year for the Pacers.
If I'd have gotten a green release, maybe I would have went in.
Defenders. He doesn't go for the block so much as create a wall. It's called the principle of verticality, and Hibbert says, I'm the godfather of that. I'm not going to name names, but there were some prominent coaches who said, you need to get rid of this. Kevin, here's the rules.
Yeah, D.A., he didn't invent it. He just perfected it. Thanks.
Woo! Good shot, Thomas.
He shoots has been gold so far.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Thomas. Kaminsky misses.
You can't leave Frank Kaminsky open.
That kind of look too often.
Thomas kicks to Yarebko. He feeds it to Brown. Screen by Olynyk. Brown, the pass to Smart. The shot's good. Brown.
Marcus Smart with a three. Yes.
Up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general.
The timeout was kind of called a little late in that animation, though.
Here for the Hornets.
And in a draft class full of great wing players, it is easy to sleep on Jaylen Brown, but he can become a great player. Has everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that physicality. He could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hibbert. Williams comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. And then for Boston, Johnson, he's checked in for Yarebko. Jay Crowder comes in for Brown. And it's Avery Bradley in for Marcus Smart. And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Charlotte shooting their first free throw this game. And you look at Jaylen Brown. He can go at the rim, pull up to shoot, plays good D. If his jumper gets a little more consistent, he can be scary.
Yeah, and that is what this team was hoping for when they drafted it. Just looking at the...
Come on, man.
They are all, I think, correctable fakes. He's going to put up a lot of highlights over the course of his career.
Williams, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Crowder on the wing, covered by Lamb. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Jay Crowder at 6'6", 6'7". Not the tallest guy at the forward spot, but he is solid.
So true. Everybody needs a perimeter player who can deal with those strength matchups. Crowder is physical. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's a difference maker on that defensive end.
Al Horford is checked.
That pretty much kind of sounds like everybody in the NBA that, they don't back down from anybody.
Ranked as a top 6 small forward in the league last season. He's a gritty, defensive-minded player. He makes a positive impact on both ends of the court.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Let's try this again.
Of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Thomas dishes to Bradley.
Oh, same spot.
That one falls.
Oh, thank you. You actually went in for me this time.
Bradley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Crowder eager to prove himself after being acquired by the Celtics in the Rajon Rondo trade.
The Celtics got a steal of a contract through 2020. He's really helped establish that tough, high-effort culture in Boston.
Going that way. Oh,
Lamb tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
In situations like this, they don't necessarily have to rush the shot, but they should try to get a fast, easy look at the basket here. How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
Oh, Jaylen Brown's on the bench. I wanna.
From 15 feet away.
Oh, shouldn't have stepped away.
With the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
Nope.
Horford kicks to Johnson.
He has no stamina.
Now Lamb. And a wide open look for Zeller. The 17-footer goes down. Zeller's got 5 now.
Well, in college, Zeller showed great ability to face up and knock down mid-range jumpers. He's just now doing it more consistently in the pros.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
I was surprised at how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the 3 of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the
defense. We're doing good so far. Keep it up, keep it
up. Anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense. Now, in 2013, the Celtics began their rebuild in earnest.
Come on, yeah, there you go. You were wide open, Crowder. Thank you, thank you.
To take over as head coach. And also, a terrific trade with Brooklyn, getting 3 first-round picks and the right to swap picks in exchange for Garnett and Paul Pierce.
On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Johnson is out there with Horford.
Who's got
in at the 3 spot? Celtics leading by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys,
I didn't trust myself.
and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you. Thomas kicks to Horford. Tries it from 9. That shot off. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Yeah. Go!
Forgot about that. Yeah, Brooklyn's run with Pierce and KG was short-lived, and as their fortunes have waned, it's been one heck of a windfall for these guys in green. So many young assets. You knew they had to make some moves just to fit their roster limitations.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Sessions subbed in for Walker. And Bellinelli kicks to Kaminsky. From the arc, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Sessions.
And there,
I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, that's right.
from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Here's Olynyk, the turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Bellinelli. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot you see him make all the time in warm-ups. He just messed up the release there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The Hornets pull it in.
That's the kind of shot you
Isaiah is tired.
happened to miss that time.
We need... Let's get him in there. Who else do we want to get in there? Let's give a go. Let's give a go to Gerald Green.
And last season, Chris, for Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, I'm standing behind him.
Due to all the injuries he endured.
Kev, I can tell you,
good miss, Isaiah.
It's so frustrating to work so hard to get back to the game, only to have it taken away from a re-injury. MKG was playing fantastic ball before his shoulder troubled him again as well. Hard to replace the impact he has on the floor, as he is such a unique player.
4 on the clock. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
Got that one up.
Now, see, I don't get why on a steal everybody's not running back, especially the guy that's calling, especially the point guard. He needs to get back on defense.
Through the third quarter of play now. And Bellinelli kicks to Kaminsky. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Sessions.
Let's just call it a 20-second timeout to get the substitutions in.
Show a little more fight on the interior.
Isaiah needs to sit down and rest. 5 minutes quarter. 5-minute quarters really don't do much for these guys on rest. Getting their stamina back up.
Much better.
Players, but more memorable players. Guys like Grandmama, Larry Johnson, Muggsy Bogues, just to name a few.
And some changes here for the Hornets.
Did they really not put my substitutions in?
Kaminsky. Lamb comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Bellinelli. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Olynyk. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Olynyk's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. And thinking about past Hornet stars, Chris, who in your mind was the best ever to put on a Hornets uniform?
Oh, man, you have to think about Larry Johnson, Grandmama. You also have to think about Alonzo Mourning is up there for most fans of the team.
Lamb passes to Roberts. Outside Williams. Hibbert with a screen on Brown. Lamb. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Batum in for Sessions. Boston also with the sub. Rozier, he's checked in for Smart. Here's Green. It's deflected. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Lamb. Picked by Zeller. Batum for three. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nice shot, incredible clutch performance, putting the team on his back and taking them right across the finish line.
Okay.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Hornets trail by 3. Batum teams up with Kid Gilchrist on the perimeter. Zeller is out there with Williams. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dishes to Horford. Zeller.
Oh my gosh.
Very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
That ties it up. Walker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Thomas. And the layup.
Oh, don't you fuck with me, 2K.
Shy about going inside. Thomas may be small, but he doesn't let that stop him.
Yeah, and he needs to sit down more.
And Batum kicks to Williams. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Walker with a clean look. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
Well, the defense is slacking big time, and it's probably mainly due to fatigue. Both teams could use some subs. Now, when you think about Isaiah Thomas, an expert penetrator, the lefty, he uses that change of speed, fakes, and hesitation. He probably has the most devastating hesitation move in the league. He keeps the ball on the string and the defenders on skates.
And Chris, do you think the new rules prohibiting hand checking have opened up the game for players like Isaiah Thomas?
I do. It's another reason to like the rule change. The big, the tall guys, they have enough advantages in basketball. It's great to see the elusive, the shifty players like Thomas use their speed and quickness to their advantage.
He dishes it to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Passes to Bradley. He kicks it to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Hornets. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. Right side to Walker. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Bradley. From deep, Walker. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Celtics trail by 3. And here's Smart. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Hornets on defense now. Smart with the ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Walker. Rebound, Boston. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Horford the pass to Bradley.
Come on, Bradley.
They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, and that's what you expect from your star players. I mean, Horford turns it up.
I haven't been able to do much with Horford. Oh, my gosh.
Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Horford. Hibbert pulls it.
Oh my God, 2K, come on.
The defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
The offensive rebound. Here's Batum, and he drops it in from the low post.
Wow, 2K.
3-point Charlotte lead.
And these big shots are ones Batum hits all the time. He is so calm in these moments.
114.
Avery Bradley's tired.
Bradley against Batum. The 15-footer. Bradley can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 3. Williams kicks to Walker. Williams a screen. Walker dishes to Batum. Fires from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Boston now. Now here's Smart. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Celtics also with a sub. Thomas is checked in. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The feed to Horford. From 15 feet away. Yes!
Of course, the one shot I make with Horford. The one actual shot I make with Horford is at this time. The one actual shot I make with fucking Horford is this shot. Just play defense. Just play defense.
Now Walker on the wing, Batum. Outside Williams. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Good!
Oh, of course he makes it.
Walker is a great option to go to. He just has a knack for burying big shots.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Boy.
That play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
This is why I don't play on fucking All-Star.
They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound.
Yep, I don't care. A win is a win.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Al, congrats. tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, you know, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, you know, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,